In this video, we will see how to create a live pre-roll ad insertion service that will allow the display of ads in a live source. To do so, Broadpeak.io manipulates the current manifest of the live stream, which will produce a media segment substitution between the live and the ads for a defined period. In this particular use case, we need to have as prerequisite two video sources already set up: the live source with the content requested by the end user and the ad server source that will indicate which ad to insert at the beginning of the stream. The ad server is simple and static. The same 10 seconds ad is always returned. Now that you have checked your live stream and your ad server do exist in your sources, it's time to learn how to create a live pre-roll service based on these sources using the web app. Let's get started. Go to the Service tab on the left. Click on Create New. This first drop-down menu displays the different services type available. Select Ad Insertion. Enter a service name. As we are testing things, you can use the lab tag. Choose the source type you want to use. The status icon on the right gives you additional information on the content availability. Click Next to continue. Under Service Configuration, select the Ad Preroll feature. Then choose an ad server from the list below and check its status. Some options are available. Among them, enable ad transcoding so that the ad can match with the format of the live. This format should correspond to one of the transcoding profiles available in your environment and in this drop-down list. Finally, as it might be important for content monetization to monitor which ads have been sent to the client, toggle on the server-side ad tracking option. Validate by clicking on Next. Check your service configuration and validate by clicking on Run. Now your service has been created. An output URL will display the live stream with pre-roll ad insertion. This URL is available in the main services list. You can see the result in any web player or using the preview icon. You can check in that preview screen if the operation is successful. On the left, the original stream with no ad inserted. On the right, the processed stream with the 10-second pre-roll ad that has been returned by the ad server and inserted by Broadpeak.io. There you go. With your live pre-roll service now created, you can use your output URL in any video player. For a full functional use case, you will need to use a CDN in front of the platform and activate the ad tracking feature. But this is another story.